In this JavaScript tutorial, we are going to see classes in the JavaScript. So let's understand what is class first, and we will see how to create the class and how to create the object of class with an example. So class is a template for the JavaScript objects, and it contains the constructors and functions. So we will talk about the constructors in the next tutorial. If I say about the constructors in one line, so these are the kind of functions, and these constructors will be invoked whenever we create a object of class. So class is not an object, and class can be created by using the class keyword. So this is the syntax. So syntax 1. So this particular area is for the creating the simple class. So it starts with the class keyword followed by the class name, and here we can create the constructors and functions or the methods. How you can invoke these functions and methods? By creating the object of class. So if you look at the syntax 2, so this is the syntax for creating the object of any class. So here you can start writing the const, var, or even you can write the let. By using these three keywords, you can create the object of the class. And if you see here next, we are writing the object name, and we are using the assignment operator, and then we are writing the new keyword followed by that class name. So that's a constructor. So let's see the example how you can create the class and how you can access the properties of this particular class. So that is nothing but how you can invoke the functions of the class by creating the object of classes. Now I will navigate to the VS Code, and here I will create the one JS file. So here I'll say classes underscore 5.5.js. So that's it. Let me maximize this window. Now let's start creating a simple class. So we'll take the same example. We will take the example of car. So here I'll say firstly class keyword, followed by that here I'll say car. And here we have to write the open and close curly braces. Inside this we can write the constructors or the functions. So as of now, I'm going to write two functions. So here I'll say print brand. So I want to print the car brand by taking the one argument. So that's a what is a brand. So here I'll say brand. I want to print this particular brand by using the console.log. So here I'll say one message called car brand is. That's it. And I will pass this particular brand. Whenever anyone is calling this particular function, so they have to pass the car brand name. And similarly, I will add another method called print car color. So here I'll say that's it. I will accept the car as a argument, and simply I will pass this particular car over there in the console.log statements. So similarly, I will update this particular print car brand. So that's it. So this is how you can create a class in the JavaScript. So you need to start writing with the class keyword followed by the class name, and you need to write the open curly brace and you need to close it. And inside this particular class, you can implement the functions or the constructors. So we'll see how to implement the constructors in the next tutorial. So this is how you can create the class in the JavaScript. Now, how you can access all these methods, right? So what you need to do is you need to create a object of this particular car class. And if you see the syntax here, we can use the three keywords. You can use const, var, or let. And after that, object name, new keyword, and followed by that class name. So let's create an object, and then we will access the all these methods. So here I'm creating the object. So here it'll say create object. So here it'll say var, followed by that I will give the object name as car object. Then I will add the new keyword followed by class name. So simply I will pass the class here, class name as car, and followed by that brackets and semicolon. This is how we can create the object of any class in the JavaScript. Now let's print the brand, car brand. So by using the car object, I'm going to call the method called print car brand. So let's pass the car brand as argument. And if you see the method, this particular method, so this method is accepting brand as the argument. So let's pass the Benz. That's it. Now let's run this particular program and it should print us the car brand is Benz. And later we'll call the second function, that is print car color as well. Now I will run this particular JavaScript program and I will open the console output as well. And if you see here, so it is this particular print car brand is invoking. And if you see the output here, car brand is Benz, right? So that particular method is getting invoked by using the car object we are calling the print car brand. And similarly, we can use the again car object dot, we can print the car color as well. So here I'll say print car color. So let's pass the argument as, so here I'll say car color is red. So if I execute this JavaScript program, and this will invoke the second function from the car class. And if you see the output over here, firstly it is printing the car brand is Benz, and secondly it is printing the car color is red. So this is how you can create the classes and objects in the JavaScript.